Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Today I have some projects to share with you using the May 2021 Paper Pumpkin kit called Batter Up. As you can see, it's a baseball themed kit, and check this out. My dogs got started before I did. Somehow my box got left on the floor, and there's a reason that my dogs got inside. Would you like to find out why? I have two beagles, and they love to sniff out treats. And the May 2021 Paper Pumpkin included some treats. Not dog-friendly treats. Thank goodness they didn't make it all the way inside. So they did not chew up my double bubble. But I love that they included this inside the Paper Pumpkin kit. Just like a pack of baseball cards. My husband reminisced. He used to be a big collector, and he said that was always his favorite part, was the bubble gum inside the box. So the May 2021 Paper Pumpkin kit Batter Up included some double bubble, which I guess is the official MLB baseball gum. So there you go. I did have a piece while I was making my projects. Are you new to Paper Pumpkin? Have you heard of this before? Paper Pumpkin is a subscription project kit from Stampin Up. You can subscribe every month in North America to get a new project kit each month. They usually let us know a theme or the type of project, but other than that, it's kind of a surprise. So we knew that it was going to be a baseball themed card kit, but we didn't know what the cards look like. Now, I'm really excited about this little improvement. Paper Pumpkin has updated their instructions, and check this out. We got full color instructions going on, and we have a breakdown of each project, and it shows you where to put the glue dots, where to put the Stampin' Dimensionals, how to ink things up. So I love that they have updated the instructions to make them more user-friendly and makes it so easy to follow along. Here's the pieces that you need for each card so that you can create these projects at home. We still have some alternative projects there, and then a QR code in case you want to watch the video assembling the kit just as it is. Now, you guys know I very seldomly create my Paper Pumpkin kits as they are intended because I love the challenge of using the pieces to create alternative samples. So I'm going to show you really quickly what comes in the kit, and then I'm going to show you my cards. None of my cards are really out of this, they're not crazy. So I don't really think I need to demonstrate. I'm just going to show you what I made. And then I'm going to show you another new kit option. So one of my favorite things about Paper Pumpkin is we get an exclusive stamp set in each box. And look how big this stamp set is. I love this because even after I finish the cards in the kit, I'm still going to be able to use these stamps over and over and over again. There's also an ink spot in every Paper Pumpkin. So this is the Night of Navy. This is just a little mini ink pad. So it's perfect for your Paper Pumpkin projects. But I have to tell you, when I started stamping, I started getting these Stampin' Spots, and they lasted me for a year or two before I even thought about investing in the full-size pads. So you can even refill these with an ink refill, but they're going to last you for a while. They're great for getting started. Now, Stampin' Up! Or Paper Pumpkin, both, the Paper Pumpkin team at Stampin' Up, they create little stamp case inserts. And I'm going to include the link in the video description, but you can purchase empty stamp cases. You can get these in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. And so the item code here is 119105. They come 4 to a package, and then you can print out these stamp case inserts and just slide it right down into the stamp case. And then when you're done with your kit, you can save your stamp sets in there, and you can put that on your shelf with your other stamp sets and use it over and over again. So I love that when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you're building your stamp collection each month as you get new sentiments, and you're building your ink collection too. So you've got it all in there. Okay, so we've got the ink pad, the stamp set. The kit includes adhesive, so we've got some Stampin' Dimensionals in here. There also were some glue dots as well. They come on a little sheet. Here they are. Because this is a card kit, we get super cute coordinating envelopes. Oh my gosh. Oh no. My glue dots they all came off on the envelopes in one big pile. Oh, that's okay. I just need to get them off my finger now. Okay, so we've got super cute envelopes. These envelopes, only the envelope flap is patterned and the rest is plain on the inside and out. But that's okay because that's really all you see. So cute envelopes to send your cards in, adhesive. Then we've got some enamel dots in this kit. And then the rest we've got, now this is what's left over from my kit. So I did use most of it up, but we had 3 different card bases that are printed. And then we had, oops, that was something I did on my own. Some die cut labels, some die cut shapes, some other die cut pieces. So I took all of these and created some alternative projects I'm going to share with you. These are as the cards were designed. So if you don't want to get creative and you just want to make them exactly as they're designed, this kit included materials to make 3 each of 3 different cards. So 9 cards total. And I'm going to show you how I used these pieces and these card bases to create my alternative cards. Let me just pull those out. Stick this aside. Okay, get myself organized. Okay, so first thing first, I always cut apart the envelope and use that on a card. This time I didn't have a lot to work with, just a little strip. So here's the card that I created. I used the home plate and stamped "You're the Best." And then this brown piece here is one of the card bases. So that's another thing, if you watch my videos, you know, with Paper Pumpkin, I just cut apart the card bases and I use them as designer paper. So this card, almost everything came from the kit. The only thing I added was a piece of Pacific Point cardstock. This piece is cut from the envelope flap. This is cut from the card base, and then the die cuts. Oh, and then there was twine in the kit as well. Let me measure this really quick. So this brown piece, in case you want to copy this, is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. 2 1/4 by 4 1/4 for this brown piece. And then the blue strip is, let's see, what is that? 1 3/8 inch by 4 1/4. Okay, look at that. Oh my gosh, I love how it matches. And you know what? I do have the best son. I only have one son, but he is definitely the best. Okay, so that I used that brown card, and then I also made this card. So I used the card base that was provided, and I used another piece of that brown card base. I stamped the bats to create a background, and then the only thing I added here was a little strip of Night of Navy cardstock. So this is 1 inch by 3 3/4 inches. And then I stamped All-Star right on that baseball. I really love the way that turned out. Added the tag and some enamel dots, and we're good to go there. Next card, I used the stripe card base. I did add some Night of Navy cardstock, and then this is the last piece from that brown card base that I cut apart. This is a die cut, so all I had to do was just stamp Brother and then add that label on and some enamel dots. Really clean and simple cards this time. I didn't, like I said, I didn't do anything crazy or fancy, but I just love mixing and matching and creating different designs. All right, for that last card, I used the striped card base as it was. For this card, I cut that card base. So I cut it in half, and then I cut that half in half at 2 3/4 inches by 4 1/4. So 2 3/4 this way. So that's in half. So that's 2 pieces. So one piece I used right here, and maybe I cut that down a little bit. 4 1/4. No, it's 2 3/4. So exactly half of the card front here. And then these are all, everything from this card except the card base came from the kit. So this is the card base, and then these are die cuts, all of those. And then I stamped the hat and added the enamel dots. Now look inside, see what I did? Because I cut this apart, I used the other side, which is just white, and I cut it down and I put it inside the card. So when I added the dark card base, I was able to use those back pieces to create the inside of the card. All right, here's what I did with half of that striped card, and here is the other half of the striped card. So this is also 2 3/4 inches by 4 1/4. And again, I just added the die cuts. So I have this card die cut, the label die cut. I did cut a little banner tip there, and then this here, added the twine and the enamel dots, which all come in the kit. And of course, I used one of the other card backs to have an inside. All right, 2 more cards. Like I said, really clean and simple this time. I added a lot of Night of Navy because that really was a great color for this kit. So this was, between these 4 cards, just 2 sheets of 8.5 by 11 Night of Navy cardstock. This one's really, really simple. I just took, this is a die cut from the kit, and this is exactly the size that it was. So this was just arranging die cuts on the card and adding some enamel dots. Super easy. You're the greatest of all time, friend. I love this. I stamped the hats in the background on the top of the Night of Navy cardstock. And then this stripe piece is half of this one. So I cut one of those in half and I just used part of it down here so as not to be too overwhelming. Added some twine, added some enamel dots, and that's that. So I still have some pieces. I'll make some more cards. But I'm really happy with the way my alternative projects turned out. So let me put them out and show you. Have you guys gotten this kit? Did you create cards with it? I have a baseball loving husband and a baseball loving father and mother and a softball daughter. And I was so disappointed, I have to say. We've got this great stamp set and it's got you're the best, all-star, you're the greatest of all time. And then we've got these other labels that you can add to it, right? So dad covered, son covered, brother covered, mom covered, grandpa covered, friend covered, but there's no sister, there's no daughter, there's not even a husband. So Stampin' Up. I think you missed the mark on there. But you know what? This stamp set reminds me of another paper pumpkin kit that has come back in the Stampin' Up Kits collection. Have you heard about this? Stampin' Up just launched a new kit collection on June 1st. So the idea is that we have self-contained kits. Okay, so they come in these cute boxes, which, does this look familiar? It's the same size as a paper pumpkin box. And many of these kits are past paper pumpkin kits or inspired and maybe changed a little, like the pillow boxes here from past paper pumpkin kits. Now, these kit collections are only available online. You can order them through a demonstrator directly if you want, but they are not pictured in a catalog because the idea is the selection will constantly change. So they'll come out with new kits as other kits sell out. So it's going to be something that we will see new kits introduced throughout the year. There are 10 kits to start, and they're available while supplies last. So if you see any of these that you really love, make sure that you get on and get them. Now, some of the kits, there's 4 in this initial collection that are not, they do not include stamp sets. So this is the one that I ordered already. This one is called Notes of Cheer, and this is one that does not include a stamp set. Its instructions, all the kits have those full color instructions, just like the new paper pumpkin kits have. And then the ones that don't have stamping, oh my gosh, look how cute these envelopes are. The ones that don't have a stamp set will have greetings that are pre-printed and die cut. So this is really great for a brand new paper crafter. If you're wanting to gift to someone who is just getting started with crafting, this is a great kit because you don't need to have a whole stamp room, a whole craft room full of stuff. And the price point is really fabulous. It's $12 for these non-stamping kits. And the kits that do include stamps, like the paper pumpkin kit, are $19. So again, a really great price point for a kit that includes everything. Now, the stamping kits, if you get them, will include a block because we don't know that you have one, right? So it'll include a block, a stamp set, and an ink spot, and all the adhesive that you need is included as well. You can check this out in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. And I wanted to show you specifically this kit. Now, I did not purchase the new Kit Collections kit. However, the kit is the same as, oh, I see a little change. So it's actually not quite the same. That is interesting. I assumed it was exactly the same, but I'm going to show you the difference. So let me get out this old kit because it reminded me of this stamp set. So the stamp set in this kit, which is called Manly Moments, can you see here on the, I think you can see on the desk here. We have some different dad, brother, son, uncle, grandpa, husband, friend, nephew. This was a masculine themed kit, so it doesn't include the daughter and the mom and all the other, niece and sister stuff. But we have some great all the dads, all the men, right? Dads, brother, son, uncle, grandpa, husband, friend, nephew. It's all in there. Trying to think of what we're missing. I think that's it. And then really awesome combinations of stuff. Happy Father's Day, birthday, anniversary, thank you, favorite, thanks. So thank you for all you do. I love you. So many different ways that you can combine these sentiments. So this kit this paper pumpkin kit, this is what I'm noticing is the cards that were inside the kit. This is the original paper pumpkin kit. And what I just realized is that this split gatefold card, it looks like now instead those elements, the wood grain and the plaid, are instead on a white card base. And I have to say, I like that better. So it looks like those are going to be a slightly different die cut piece, but the elements, the banners and the stamp set and everything look like they are the same. So if you are looking for a good masculine kit, you might want to think about this Manly Moments. It comes with the Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot and this awesome huge stamp set. And then you will get, I should have gotten them out. It's a similar size block to this, but it's not, sorry, I make it a lot of noise. It's not quite as thick as this block. I'll have to get one out for the next video. Anyway, so Manly Moments, I think it's called the same thing. And it'll, just like the paper pumpkin kit, it will include the die cut elements, the banners, the card bases, all the die cut things that you need. Cute envelopes. Look at these cute envelopes. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So if you're thinking about a card and you missed, or a kit and you missed out on Batter Up, this is definitely one to consider. Check out all of the kit collection in my online store at juliedavison.com/shop. If you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber yet, oh, I didn't print it out. The next kit you'll want to subscribe by June 10th is inspired by the new in colors and the expressions in ink suite. So the sneak peek that we've gotten has some of these beautiful like alcohol background sort of vibe. So I'm really excited about this kit. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And I think, if I remember correctly, it said that it would include 2 Stampin' Spots of new in colors. So make sure you subscribe to get the June Paper Pumpkin kit. I'll include the link in the video description so you can check it out there. Hey, that's it for me today. I hope that you enjoyed these ideas and were inspired by some of these kits. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to come back tomorrow night for Thursday night Stamp Therapy at 7:10 p.m. Central Time here on Facebook. Take care and see you then.